Okay, okay.
All right. Now, when you when you feel that tearing or the stretch, when is that? When you're doing the exercise, the abdominal breathing exercise?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Can you do the abdominal breathing exercise up to the point where you feel a little bit of that stretch?
No,
Not
cannot.
to the point where it's tearing.
Cannot.
Can't.
Because,
Okay,
because Michael,
all right.
you are right. Let me explain it to you. I was breathing in an unnatural way because of I'm not comfortable. So that's why I keep breathe in a shallow way. So now when I don't control my breath, and I can feel the feeding of the tail here.
So you are and how bad is the feeling of the tear?
Okay, so the tail related to.
In other words, it's painful. I'm trying to get the idea of what you're perceiving, Joe. Is it's painful?
Yeah, it's related to here, and then the muscle here, and there's one muscle connect to the hips.
Now you're showing me the back there, right?
Yeah, the back.
It's in the back. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The feeling will be here.
Okay.
And once the muscle is very tight, the muscle inside of here becomes tight as well. So the right hand, the right leg, the right feet cannot move well.
Right. Okay.
After I study the breathing muscles, I got the connection. So totally one simple idea. The shape of this side is
Right.
on the right side is like this, but on the left side, on the left side is this, on the right side is this.
Right.
So the diaphragm is going down. The diaphragm should be the power center to make the muscle move this way, and I feel tear. Is that okay?
So right. So all of that is clear, and what we're trying to do is through the breathing exercises is gradually expand your breathing capabilities.
Yeah.
And get rid of some of that tightness within the constraints of the structural problem that you have. That's basically it. And to try to continue to work on that, if you could find a way to do the breathing up to the point where you start to feel some tearing, and then progress from there, that would be good. Because the tearing probably is not good for the muscle to relax it progressively. When you get more stretched out, actually, is what we're trying to do, is to stretch the muscle a bit.
Yeah.
But when you're feeling pain in a muscle, when you feel pain in the muscle, it usually is contracting,
Yeah.
not stretching.
Yeah.
Are you seeing some progress in the abdominal breathing? When I see you breathe today, it looks better, but it's all really about feel for you.
Yeah, it's real better. Yeah.
It is better.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then you continue to work that. That's a correct area to be working on, because when you're working on this abdominal breathing, this works all the muscles. You don't have to know what muscles are involved here. If you're doing this technique, it works the muscles correctly. And so you're trying to maximally work
Yeah.
Continue to pay attention to the muscles when they feel good.
Yeah.
That's the idea. When they feel good, mentally say to yourself, that feels good. That's right, because when you do that, you send a message along the muscle pathways to the brain about how they should be reacting. And that becomes a powerful tool
Yeah.
to get the best benefit.
Yeah. Just like when I breathe, if I don't feel anything wrong, that will be good.
So if you don't do anything, what happens?
I mean, when I breathe, if I don't feel anything wrong, then that will be nature. That means I'm totally cured.
That's correct. That's
Yeah.
correct.
I think you want to say this. I understand. So
Right, good.
the reason why I want to discuss this complicated idea with you is because Dr. Guo said one thing. He understands my problem now because
Yeah.
Michael, you are really good already because you don't use your hand. You cannot touch me in a distance, you know.
Right, right.
Yeah, but he can touch me, so he can feel something. So you are really, really good already, you know. And he can touch me. So
Yeah.
he gave me the suggestion is how do we make the movement better? And here comes the idea about that. But one point he mentioned is if the bar goes to in that direction, here will be the support point. But this is the area that I feel the most uncomfortable area.
Right.
So-
So release that. Now, does he do that surgery?
Pardon?
Does he do that surgery?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I think the next step, I mean, I'm going to really, for next week, I'm going to track down our doctor, have another conference with him, and put together some of this information for you. And so next week, my goal is to have the names of somebody at the Cleveland Clinic
yep,
who you and your doctor can talk with.
okay. And so,
Okay?
yes, so Michael, one last thing, totally, the final point is, can I just ask the doctor to break this down, break here.
Right.
The shape is like this, right?
Right.
Sorry. Okay, the shape is like this. Can I ask him to break down here and put something inside, make the shape like this?
Okay.
Then,
Joe, that's a medical question. You need to talk with your doctor about. I can't answer that.
I know, I understand. But
Yeah.
the more you understand, you can discuss with the doctors.
Oh, right. I understand.
Yeah. So that's why, because Dr. Guo said he checked the medical journal. He found no any data related to my case.
Right.
So he told me it will be like one kind of experiment.
Right.
Yeah, and because of this one, now I really have to think carefully about everything. Because Dr. Gore already told me he cannot guarantee the movement of the chest will be improved,
That's correct.
or even worse. Because now you can breathe. And if he put the bar inside, it affects the muscle systems.
That's correct.
Yes.
Very,
Yeah.
correct.
Yes.
Very, very serious thing, Joe. That's correct.
And Michael, let me show you one thing, okay?